session, we're going to review setting up what we call a DCF file for use with Matrox frame grabber or capture cards. As you can see from the website, Matrox makes a range of frame grabbers that we use in our systems to capture our imagers or the customer's imagers, which we call UUTs, unit under test. So you may have a Coax Express, you may have Camera Link, you may have HD, Ultra HD, and maybe even analog with the Soleus series frame grabbers. That's been one of our most common frame grabbers is analog, because that's where we started from. So Matrox has a utility called Intellicam, and Intellicam allows you to define, fine-tune your video characteristics and then store that file in a DCF. Right now what we're going to do, what I have connected, is the analog camera. I know it's a CCIR based camera, or we call PAL if it was color. CCIR is monochromatic. So I wanted to use the Intellicam. We have here the program. You can see that in this system, in our system, we have two frame grabbers that are connected. One is called a Soleus analog, and the other one is a Soleus camera link. We're going to be working with the analog DCF or capture card. So we select the active capture card, and here we have this little camera. It says New DCF, or we can use the File menu. We click here, and here it says, here, let's define a new DCF digitizer configuration format. They have two default ones. One's called RS-170 and CCIR. I know it's a CCIR here. I double click on the CCIR, and it opens up this panel with many tabs in it, and the most important is the video signal or the video timing tab, where if you need to adjust, it gives you, since it's an analog, gives you the back porch, front porch, and the active number of pixels or timing in the system. If I click on here, there's a little camera. It says continuously safe grab. We can grab, and lo and behold, we can see our image. By default, it's an 8-bit image, but I usually want to work with 10-bit. The Soleus frame grabber can go up to 10 bits. So what I normally do would be stop the grabbing and change here the pixel depth. I can't remember. It's in the video signal tab. Select 10 bits, and now capture. And it doesn't look any different, but when we do some analysis, we'll see that it's the 10-bit. You can see it here. It says 16 bits because 16 bits is already 2 bytes. Anyway, so here it's fairly easy to change. I won't go into detail. This is something you should read from the Matrox literature help file. We can always support you if needed. In the end, we just need to save the file. So we go to the floppy disk here to save. And since we're working with CTE, we save. To make things consistent and easy to work with, I usually save all my DCF from all frame grabber companies that I use in a folder called Vision. This can be found under CI Systems/CTE App Data Vision. And then I create a folder for each type of video or video card. In this case, it's a Soleus. It's not a Soleus. We want to go to the Soleus analog, and so I click on the Soleus analog, and I save my DCF file, and I call it, well, I've already made it, but I call it CCIR-10, or you can name it under your camera. If you make it specifically for your camera, it may be a little slightly different, so you can call it under your camera name. Click the save button, and that's it. Okay, so after we close the Intellicam, we can now open the device center and we want to select this DCF for our analog camera. So we go to the analog device, I call it FG analog, and go to communications, PCI, and here we have our communications panel, and it's all set up. We've selected the proper frame grabber, and this you shouldn't need to change, but all we want to do is change the DCF file. So we go to the channel, the first channel, and here you define what kind of DCF you want to select. Here we have a little browser, and it actually opens up exactly under CI System CTE App Data Vision Soleus Analog, because we're in analog. If not, you just need to browse there. And we can select the file that we saved, the DCF that we saved. In this case, we also have, I've already have the 2 files, but if you want to save the file under your own camera name or camera identifier, you can do that too. Select that, click OK, OK, and now we can just double click and we have the image and it's already linked into our system.